Why do you just purr all the time? You just stare at me and purr. You're a good boy. You want a treat? Sit. Sit like a human. Good job. Hey guys, it's Jasmine, and that was Puppy, and today is actually another video about the cat DNA test that I got Puppy and his cousin Bella, which if you're new here, there is a part 1 and part 2 that I highly suggest you go check out. The part 1 video is taking you through the process of how to get your cat's sample and then mail it in, and also discussing more about Basepaws as a company, which is the company where I got this cat DNA test and the first cat DNA test available to consumers. Now, once I finally got Puppy's results and Bella's, I shared that in the second video about the results, which was put up on the channel about a little over a month ago. So if you're new here, definitely go and check those two videos out to get a better idea of what I'm talking about in this one. By the way, if you're new here and into all kinds of fun-filled cat stuff, especially things having to do with raw cat food and kitty nutrition, or random things like this, or if you're into things for humans like fitness and nutrition and whatever else I feel like posting, then go ahead and click that subscribe button below, because we do put out a new video every Catterday. Okay, so the results video that was from early last month, a few of you left comments just stating how the results and the information seemed pretty confusing and the interpretation was a little difficult, and I completely agreed with you guys. But what I'm about to share with you just goes to show how awesome the company is and the culture behind it, and how much they listen to consumers when it comes to concerns just like this one. They did, in fact, send out an updated report, and that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. If you do want to try getting this cat DNA test for your own kitties, because this way you'll feel a little bit more confident investing in it. And by the way, my coupon code, if you do want to get the cat DNA test, did change from the first and second videos. It was Cat Lady Fitness for $15 off, and it is now just Cat Lady Fit, and you will be getting $10 off each cat kit. So I highly suggest, if you've waited thus far, that you take advantage of this one, because if anything, it is only going to go up in price. So Bella, Puppy's cousin, is my brother's cat, and both him and I received an email the same day saying that the alpha report was ready. So the email acknowledged that they are just trying to update and improve things as best as they can, and that this was the new version of the report. It also shared a link to the blog on how to interpret this new report, and what was kind of weird was I received that email, and then I also received one 2 days later, which just seems like they kind of honed and tweaked that first email a little bit better, because the second one was a little bit shorter. I believe this one is what people will now actually receive once their results are ready in order to access their alpha report. And this one also included a few more links with some resources on how to understand their process and how to read your report. So now, because I know you guys want to see the difference, let me show you what these new reports look like, and I think you'll agree with me that this is a huge improvement in how to interpret the results of your cat's DNA test. Automatically, right off the bat, I like this so much more because this report is in a PDF format, and the other report was simply on the web page. You'd have to scroll down it and everything. Maybe this is just a personal preference of mine, but I really like the whole PDF format. Not only can you download it and print it out, the other one was not printer friendly, but let me take you through Bella's genetic report first. So it's very, very simple. It's very easy to read. It is not cluttered, not overwhelming. This is technically the second page. First page was the title page, and it gives you a breakdown. Page 1, how to interpret your report. 2 is the summary of your cat's breeds. 3 shows more of a percentage breakdown and a chromosome map. And here, basically numbers 4, 5, 6, and 7 are what is personalized to your cat. The results are constantly changing depending on all of the new cat DNA data that they get. So as time goes on, the results will continue to change because they'll have more cats to compare your cat to, and that makes it more accurate since they have more information. So that's another benefit of being a part of this and choosing to get your cat a DNA test. Not only will you learn more about your own cat, but you'll help everybody else who's gotten the DNA test. So on this page, how to interpret your report, here are the different Western breeds that your report can include. Here are the Eastern breeds on the right side over here. And there is also the potential possibility of getting a hybrid cat, which is pretty rare. I remember reading that from the last report, but it's still an option. Scrolling down a little more, we have a summary. So here you can see she is most alike, ranked by similarity, to Ragdoll, Norwegian Forest Cat, Siberian. When it comes to wild cats, she is more similar to the leopard, the tiger, the cougar, and the cheetah. And again, I can't remember if these are the same as what she had a month ago, but I'm certainly gonna go check after I'm done recording this, and I might even put it in the comments. Scrolling down a little more, this is where we see the chromosome map. So this wasn't included at all in the initial report. And even though they do a pretty good job of explaining things here, remember that they do have tons of resources on the Basepaws website explaining all about chromosomes, all about how they test the DNA, how they get the results. They actually added this polycat breed group, which I don't even think was there just a month ago. So here on the Western breeds, we know these top 3 already. Those are the ones that we're going to mainly focus on, but you can also see what's next on the list. So next was Maine Coon, Russian Blue, Persian, American Shorthair, Abyssinian, and British Shorthair. And this is the explanation that you get for the top 3 that your cat was most similar to. Here you can find the overview, breed origins, genetic predisposition, which basically tells you what your cat might be at risk for health-wise, and personality. The next one for Bella was Norwegian Forest Cat. Same thing, shares all of that information. And then her third was Siberian, in which she was more similar than 55.02% of other cats that Basepaws has in its database so far. And on this next page, they share health and wellness tips, which are basically just roundabout tips that it seems like you would find on most any website asking how to have a healthy cat, what to make sure you do when you have a cat. So visit your veterinarian, keep your cat at a healthy weight, dental health, provide clean water daily. Okay. You want to know results? Okay. So if you've been a part of the Cat Lady Fitness fam for a while, you know that we have videos about all of this stuff basically so far, with more coming every week. We haven't even gotten to Puppies. His name is so long that it kind of jumbles up their PDF. I'm sorry, Basepaws. But this page is all the same until you get down to this section, which simply just uses his name. But then we go to the summary. I think this is all the same as it was a little over a month ago. But just the presentation itself is so much better, so much easier to interpret. And Puppy is more similar to these wildcats. So cheetah, cougar, leopard, tiger. Now I just realized that they don't go into detail of these in this report, but I imagine that those descriptions and the more detailed descriptions of each animal individually, as including the domestic cats and the wild cats, those web pages are still up as resources on the actual Basepaws website. So if you want to learn more about the cheetah or the cougar or the leopard or any of these breeds or any of the breeds that they offer results for, then you can absolutely just look that up on Basepaws website. It would be really neat if they made interactive links in this PDF to where you can click and it will take you to the Basepaws website. Let's say if you want to learn more about Abyssinians, if you want to learn more about the chromosomes, even though they're in that initial email, it's always good if they're in the PDF also. And I do think it'd be interesting and kind of add a little boost to this report if they made it a little more thorough. So if they added a section about the similar wildcats, similar to how they did about the top 3 cat breeds. Obviously, this report is new to Basepaws, and they just put it out, and I even just yesterday, I think it was, received an email asking for feedback and insight. So they're so good at wanting to listen to the consumer, wanting to hear what people have to say in order to only get better and better, especially when it comes to how they relay the information of the results. And here were his Western breed results. More similar than 88.41% of Abyssinians, more similar than 76.46% of Persians, and Norwegian Forest Cat is third. I think that wasn't that Bella's too? And then as we scroll down, you can see more and more. So this I've already read through, and this was really, really accurate actually. Puppy's face, Puppy really looks like this. I want to find more pictures of Abyssinians, but even how they're described, wide expressive eyes, large ears, and a long lean body. It doesn't say anything so much about size. Puppy is a bigger cat, but I think I'm actually going to look up some silvery blues or maybe flame point Abyssinians and see how Puppy compares, because he really does look different from any other cat I've seen. And even how he moves and how he walks, it's very, very almost cougar-like, especially compared to other cats. Now, what I found was interesting here, it shows about his potential predispositions for certain maybe health issues or ailments. So the one that I found interesting, psychogenic alopecia, stress-related hair loss. So Puppy is definitely the type. He's also a highly allergen-sensitive cat, which I'm going to make a video about soon on how we control that and what's really effective. But he does get little teeny little bald patches every now and then of places that he might scratch repeatedly. I don't know what that guy has to be stressed about. Maybe he couldn't catch a lizard and is like really distraught about it because he's such a perfectionist. Who knows? But he does kind of have that tendency. So I thought that was very interesting because that wasn't listed on any of the other breeds that I saw. Another thing that you guys already know if you've seen the video of proof that cats miss their owners, starring Puppy. They can easily suffer from depression without the attention of their owners. So true. He is such a lover. This is all so true when it comes to his personality. So he is very intelligent and agile. He's super athletic. You guys have seen, even in that video of him crying, he has great muscle tone and he's very, very outgoing. As anybody who has met him can attest to, that's why his name's Puppy. He'll run to the door to say hi to new people. This is actually pretty accurate. I'm going to have to research more about Abyssinians and get back to you guys. Now with Persians, Puppy looks nothing like that, but he is very much a glamour puss. He's very bougie. You guys know this by now. Here it says Persians are placid, friendly, and affectionate. Very much Puppy. And Puppy's third one, Norwegian Forest Cat. I can't really, I don't know. The more I look at that Abyssinian, that's really all I see. Not to say you're not adorable, you Norwegian forest cat, but I'm just not seeing it too much. But Puppy is more similar than 71.44% of all other cats. I will say I like how specific they seem to get with the genetic predispositions. Norwegian cats are friendly, social, and independent. So this explains a lot. Basically, all of these breeds are friendly and social, and that is Puppy to a T. Very calm temperament. Puppy never gets worked up. Loud noises, weird things. He's so confident and chill and stoic, and I can't doubt these results. Now, this is where I would suggest it'd be smart of them to have an additional section explaining the different wildcats similar to this, or even maybe 2 wildcats to 1 page with a couple paragraphs on things that they can look for, things that are similar, just something to make it more interesting and to provide more content in here. I'm sure they'll be working on that. Again, this seems to be kind of like a launch of what their new version of the alpha reports are going to look like. This is all great. It really is, but it'd be even better if they had just some more information, if they made links for all of these other cats outside of the top 3 that you can click on and it will take you to their website that explains all of these other breeds a little bit more. I think it's suffice to say that this is a huge improvement of the actual report and presentation than what I got and what I showed to you guys in the last video. So yeah, that's that. What do you think? Do you think Puppy looks like an Abyssinian, or have you gotten your cat DNA test yourself as well as your results, and what did you get? If you haven't gotten it yet, please remember you can get $10 off each cat kit you order by using our new coupon code CATLADYFIT on the Basepaws website. Just add your cat DNA test to your cart and you can enter in the promo code there. Also, make sure to share this video with anybody else who you think would find it interesting or who has been debating on getting their cat the Basepaws cat DNA test. And of course, definitely make sure to check out the incredibly thorough first video and second video that I made for you guys showing how to gather your cat's sample, as well as much more information about Basepaws as a company, and then showing what the results looked like when I first got them. Remember to click the thumbs up if you found this video helpful, because that really helps us out here at Cat Lady Fitness, and to click the little subscribe button as well as a bell icon right next to it so that you get notified whenever new videos come up. I do have a couple of fun announcements coming up really soon that I think you guys are going to be super excited about, so make sure to join the family. And also always check out the community tab where I post random updates and cute pictures of Puppy being adorable throughout the week. Thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you, and we'll see you next week. Bye.